So, for this one, we're going to go ahead and again be with Malachi, chapter 1, but we're going to go to the second story, the priest's polluted offerings. And we're going to go ahead and read this story, which is verse 6 through, what is it? 6 through 14 total, but we're going to go 6 through 9 for the first page. A son honors his father, and a servant his master. So if I'm a father, where is my honor? And if I'm a master, where is my respect? Says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies to you priests who are despising my name. But you ask, how have we despised your name? By presenting defiled food on my altar. And you ask, how have we defiled you? By saying, the table of the Lord is contemptible. When you bring blind animals for sacrifice, is that not wrong? When you sacrifice crippled or diseased animals, is that not wrong? Offer to your governor, would he be pleased with you or receive you favorably? Asks the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. And now, go ahead and implore God by saying, be gracious to us. Will he receive you favorably and accept offerings like that from your hand? Asks the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. Oh, that one of you would shut the temple doors and not light useless fires on the altar. I'm not pleased with you, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies, and I'll accept no offerings from you. Even so, from where the sun rises, where it sets, my name will be great among the Gentiles. Incense will be brought to me everywhere, along with pure offerings, because my name will be great among the Gentiles, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. But you are profaning my name by saying that the table of the Lord is defiled, and that its fruit and its food are contemptible. And you say, what a burden, and sniff contemptibly at it, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies. When you present maimed, crippled, and diseased animals, when you bring the offering, should I accept this from your hand? Asks the Lord. Cursed is the deceiver who has an acceptable male in his flock and vows to give it, but sacrifices a mutilated one to the Lord instead. I am a great king, says the Lord of the Heavenly Armies, and my name is feared among the Gentiles. So what I take from this is the same thing that I've said in other discussions. If you sacrifice or tithe out of what you can afford to give away, afford to lose, how is that really a sacrifice? Only when you sacrifice what is good, what you can use, what is needful to you, only then is it actually a sacrifice. And while people say, well, we don't have to sacrifice anymore because of the new covenant after Jesus died. Well, no. What was changed is how we have to sacrifice and tithe. We no longer have to make blood sacrifices. We no longer have to make burnt sacrifices of burning the dead meat after it has been slaughtered. We're to tithe in different ways. We still give up parts of our crop. We give up parts of what we have made through monetary gain by giving it to the church or giving it to those that need. Just like the story of the old lady who gave out of what she needed versus the rich man who had more than enough spare change in his pocket and he didn't even give all of that. Who was the greater sacrifice? Just a thought. Be good, be kind, and just remember, even though the saying is, what would Jesus do? And we're going to dispute whether or not Jesus was really, after all, Yahweh or Joseph, which is another name for Joseph, which some people believe that was actually his name after his father. So, something to think about and meditate on. Good night.